Do you even believe me at this point when I tell you things? Because I don't even believe me.
It's loud right here.
I'm a different person now than I was then. Good morning, or no, afternoon. Welcome back to the vlog. Happy Sunday. I wanted to start the vlog now. Mark and I are actually getting the house ready for family poker night, but it's a fun one because it's Mark's mom's birthday. Her birthday was yesterday, but we're celebrating today for our family poker night. We spent all day cleaning the house yesterday, baking the cake, her favorite German chocolate cake that I made from scratch, and it is going to be delicious. I was tasting the batter. I also had some extra batter to make a few cupcakes, and we had those yesterday and they were really good. So we have just a lot of house prep going on right now. So I'm not ready yet for the day, but I thought let's start the vlog because this week is our last week of the 23-24 school year. And so I was like, let's just start on a Sunday. Content looks a little bit different because the plan for tomorrow is to show you how I am just wrapping up the school year, and then we will probably do a little packing together tomorrow. So lots of fun things to come just with, wrapping up a school year and all that excitement. But today is just gonna be wholesome and fun, and I wanted to bring you along. So again, we'll get ready later, but let's go help Mark. He's starting the food process. He's chopping some veggies for our fajitas and all of that because we're gonna make like Chipotle style burrito bowls. And I need to make some breakfast, even though it's like 12:15. I haven't eaten, but I'm going to make some eggs and then we'll decorate the house and just get all ready for everything. So I'm glad you're here. It's gonna be a fun week together and I'm excited to bring you along. Good morning. There has been some major jackhammering happening somewhere around here. So that has had me up a little bit earlier this morning than I anticipated, but that's okay. It's the last Monday of the school year. I can't believe it. I'm also very grateful. Usually at the end of a year, I'm kind of I'm sad or whatever. It's not that I was waiting for this and oh my gosh, finally, but it's I think I've really been walking the talk in the sense of just finding joy in all the things and all the meetings I've been in, just being present. And I mean, there have been my moments where I've felt exhausted or gotten frustrated, but just really having that kind of North Star of wanting to find the joy and that being my goal. And so just always keeping myself in line with that and letting life, so I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I did find out at the end of last week, I am still shifting things. I know in the last few vlogs, there's been a lot of change, finding out we're getting moved, finding out maybe we're not getting moved. But what I did find out as far as our speech team goes, and I'm so grateful for this, I found out I will still be splitting sites, but not 3. I will be now going down to 2 sites next school year. They've hired on another speech pathologist. And so it's just going to be such a wonderful thing for our program, just because it gives us more time with our sites instead of having to split them up
between me and a SLPA, which I'll still have SLPA support, thank goodness, but we'll just be able to collaborate more together, and then I'll be able to be way more collaborative with my teachers. So it's going to be such a good thing. I'm so excited. So feeling very grateful for that. We have our SLP luncheon later, so I'm just going to be bopping around all over the place a little bit. I'm actually being a party pooper because I'm bringing my own lunch because we're going out to dinner later, and I just didn't feel right eating out twice in a day. It's budget girl and healthy girl things that played in my head there. So we had so many leftovers from last night, which was so fun. Let's get to Mondaying, and I'll see you on the other side, probably of an IEP. We made it. It was raining the whole drive to work, like sprinkling, misting, but we're about to be on summer break. Anyways, I just walked into my speech room and I'd forgotten how bare it looks. We're packing up. So I wanted to initially start like with you and like kind of talk about the whole process. I'm thinking of like how to pack things or whatever. Luckily for me, I had both my intern and my SLPA here on Friday, and I was in and out of different meetings because we were finding out the new things that are happening next year. And so they just put a huge dent in the packing, and I'm very grateful because like the boxes have been organized, like speech games, room decoration, all kinds of stuff. So I'm just very grateful, and I'll kind of show you what's going on. Maybe I'll just do a quick little packing tour with you right now, and then we'll be packing as we go throughout today. So the desk space is kind of not very packed up, but like all the posters and things are off. I got to figure out, I'm probably going to just in one box put all my desk things. Over here, I'm trying to convince my mom to take this kitchen home for my niece. So if anything is district bought or purchased for my materials, I can't like give it away, but this I saved. This was going to the dumpster, and I said, no, I'll take it and I'll fix it. And my kids love it here, but there's not going to be, I don't think, room for it. So either my mom's going to take it tomorrow or Wednesday, or I am going to let them just move it into the new room. And if I have space, great. If not, then we'll figure something out in August. But all this stuff is for my mom to look through because all this stuff was either stuff I've brought in or got donated to me. These are all the things that have been organized so far. So grateful for that. The girls cleared them out for me. I honestly think this was my biggest like packing hurdle, and they did it. This is easy because these are already organized. Grateful. And then all my like games like Pop the Pig and stuff, I'm actually taking home because I will still have 1 or 2 clients this summer for our TIC. So those are really great games. So that'll be easy. I don't need to pack them. Getting ready to go to an IEP meeting. I have about 20 minutes. I just wanted to get here, get a couple things sorted, and then head up the street to my other site for an IEP. So after that, then we'll reconvene and I will walk you through my checkout and all that stuff like I promised. And we're done. Final IEP of the school year is over, and I still have 3 days left. I am very hungry, so I'm gonna eat my little lunch that I brought before the luncheon while I pull up my checklist so I can show you how I'm wrapping up the end of the year. So we'll do that in just a second. But yeah, gotta eat some lunch. So every year when we are ending the school year, we're emailed a checkout list that has all the things we need to do in SPED to wrap up the school year. So things like check the student's cumulative file, make sure they have the most recent copy of their IEP, which doesn't apply to all but 2 of my students. So it's kind of like a scavenger hunt because you do things like that, or you like check your caseload placements, make sure that any caseload changes are matching what the students need, which usually there's no changes there. Transfer files, so like all my files of my kids that are going to TK and kinder, I need to make sure I give those to the next SLPs. With all my students' files, it has like all of their previous testing data, all their IEPs, their reports, all their information is here. I go in and I put a sheet of paper that says how many sessions they've had so far for their current IEP. So like if they get 50 sessions a year, for instance, and they're on number 24, then I go in and on that sheet, I'll write, they're on 24 out of 50. So that way they know their next session will be 25. And then I'll also put any information, like I'll typically put like if they get group or individual, just to make it easier, basically stuff from their IEP or IEP at a glance. But if they're group or individual sessions, I'll make sure I note that, so that way they can just kind of have an idea when they're doing their schedule. They have that sheet, like a one sheet to look at. And then I will also just add anything, like if this student benefits from visuals, or if they are a GLP, or if they have certain sensory needs, then I note all of that stuff in there as well, because it just helps you get to know them more than, just having to go through their IEP. Like, I don't know, I like to outline stuff. I also like to put their preferences on there. So I've had students, my little guy that loves Toy Story, like I'm gonna put that on there. Or I have a student that does not like the birthday song, so I'll put that in there. Like those kinds of things, so that way their SLP is just more aware of who they are and what they like. I'm gonna go through, we use SACE in my district. I don't know, I know every SLPA or district is different, but I'm gonna log into my SACE account. And I am going to just double check on like my dashboard and see if I have any amendments or any unsigned IEPs that are popping out. So anything that's on here unaffirmed, nope, I look good. So I have to like take this around and get it initialed by all the people that are in charge of these areas. All my IEPs are affirmed. Copies of service logs, I have them ready to go. So I'm gonna run up and see if my secretary can sign some of these things, and then see if my principal's in his office and he can quickly sign. Apparently I was supposed to sign up for like a time slot to have that done. I wasn't aware that there were time slots. We're blaming multiple site servicing, okay? Okay. I got a little baby dent in all the packing and stuff, but it's time to go meet my SL peeps. And actually on the way I need to stop by the bank, so I think I'm gonna hit up the bank since it's like en route. But see you at lunch. Well, One SLP hang later, and I'm headed home to probably do like a mini workout and then get ready to go out to dinner.
Just changing out my purse. So I have everything that I need. I'm probably not gonna bring the vlog cam. I'll probably just use my phone to get little clips of dinner, so I'm not busting out a camera at Mark's mom's birthday dinner. I just wanted to reflect with you on something and maybe just outline an insecurity I have as a 33-year-old woman who is, I'm 7 years into my career as a speech pathologist, or playing that role, I like to say. And of course, and I've been with Mark for almost 8 years now, and we are, happy and have our life, and it's exciting and fun and all of that. And every time I'm in social situations, especially with people that I don't see all the time, I know the questions are coming about marriage, babies, like all those things. And I have... a part of what I've been reflecting on with you about since January, so the last 5-6 months, a lot of it has stemmed from going into those insecurities and actually doing the work to let go of a lot of things and grow spiritually and emotionally. And I feel like I'm a different person now than I was then, just 5 months ago. And a lot of that has come with just my own work, just my own mindset shifting. Like, I feel like I've been cleaning out my soul. And I've realized through that I've held on to a lot of insecurity of not being enough. And a part of my whole desire of even getting married and having kids has been because everybody else does it. And I feel like it's what I have to do. Only to realize as I've worked through it that I'm very, very happy with where I'm at, and that and I'm not, I'm not settling. I'm actually where I've always dreamed I would be, just in terms of my happiness levels and what I get to do with my life, and really who I am, knowing who I am is huge, and I'm still getting to know who I am. But then even if I think on my relationship with Mark, what I want in a partner and a relationship and in love is what we have. And I'm so grateful for that. And all that to say, like, I still am in this phase of getting insecure and freaked out when people start asking me those questions. I don't know how to answer it. And I was like sweating, even thinking about it now, just thinking back to the moment earlier today when people were asking me all kinds of questions. You know, when are you going to take maternity leave? When are you guys getting married? Like, how long have you been together? Well, oh my gosh. And I'm like, time means nothing. Like, I'm at a point in my life where I'm happy to be where I am, which I feel like that's always the goal, to be happy to be where you are. Whether, you know, we decide to have kids tomorrow or in 5 years. I think what's really been happening for my brain is I've deconstructed my relationship with time, myself included, but I held on to so much of like what it meant to be with somebody for 8 years, and if we're not married yet, like that doesn't show much for a relationship, and that's so sad because we have so much to show, you know? So that was just something that came up today, and I was just like freaked out trying to respond and say, well, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, and be okay with it. But that's something I'm working on because I truly am okay with it. It's just harder in social situations when the questions come. Hello, is it time to go? We'll continue on. Thanks for being here, guys.
We ate at a place called Fleming's Steakhouse. Look at that. Fun fact, this is the very restaurant where Mark and I were reunited. And if probably if it hadn't been for this place, we would maybe not be together. You can't really tell. You don't really know.
Yes.
But it's just fun because I worked there when I was in undergrad and then grad school. I started as a host in undergrad, and then by the time I was in grad school, I was serving. I don't know. It's kind of cool, like sitting there and being like, wow, I was here when I was grinding and studying. Weird, but cool, but fun. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I am puffy faced after dinner last night. No surprises, had lots of sugar, had lots of salt. But I did get some news yesterday afternoon once I'd gotten home. Got a call from my principal at my home site. And he said we get to stay in our original speech room, which means we aren't moving. You guys, do you even believe me at this point when I tell you things? Because I don't even believe me. So much has changed. Information just changes like that. So now the focus, today I'm at a different site. The focus, once I get back there tomorrow, is to unpack and reset up my room. But it's fine because we're purging, we're organizing. It's kind of helpful that it happened this way. So, you know, at the end of the day, grateful, gratitude. Stopped by my speech room to pick up all of these documents that need to go to the district office. So in our district, one of the things that we have to get checked off our list is if all of our data sheets from throughout the year, I take data by hand, I don't do it through like a medical program or, you know, software, like whatever. And so because I choose to do it by hand, I have to make a copy of every single data sheet, and then they have to keep it on file at the district. So if over summer I get audited, they have all that information. So I'm kind of running around like a little busy bee today, but I'm here picking this up, just looking at this room and realizing, yeah, this is all going back. So tomorrow, that'll be tomorrow's task. Where did I leave off with you? Headed to the district, and then you have to sit there with the district clerk, and she goes through. It's like, yep, you did that. Yep, you did that. You're not on this list. You haven't, you know, blah, 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 blah. So I did that. It only took like 6 minutes. Ended up taking a little nap, which is really perfect. I had time to take a nap, shower, wash my hair. I'm going to improv, and I'll be air drying my hair. It'll be multitasking night. So did that, and then actually was working on a little editing, and Mark's making dinner. So we're gonna eat. We're gonna go to improv. That is the plan. Oh, I kind of like this. Okay, let's head to improv. Happy Wednesday. It's officially the last day of preschool for this school year. I don't even know what I'm wearing, y'all. I kind of look like I'm going to vacation in like, I don't know, along the Italian coast. Anyways, I couldn't find my jean jacket, and I think it's in my car, like under a seat. So maybe when I go pick up an iPad, I'm gonna go change because I don't really like this. But anyways, all that to say, good morning. Last day of preschool. Here's where we're at. And we're unpacking now, right? I have to let it go. I can't really complain, right? I get to keep my room. I think where my head is at is like my time would have been better spent elsewhere and I wouldn't have been as frazzled the last couple weeks thinking of packing. So it's a little frustrating, but like that's in the past. This is me processing. My Slippa unpacked today and got crazy with her label maker and has everything organized beautifully here. I am getting rid of so many books. There is a whole box full of books that we are purging. And then I've just been trying to get some of the posters and stuff back up on the walls because honestly, that's one of the hardest parts right now because everything goes up high. And I think tomorrow we'll finish that off. This is like where I've had my Slippa sit, but I might try to give her more of a desk space over here. So a desk along the wall, and then a desk up that like butts up against my desk. I'm gonna see if they have any furniture for her because she's gonna be here a lot more next year. So I wanna get her set up nicely, and I feel like that's a good place to have a desk, and then all this can be used for therapy. We will feel ready to close it down for the summer. I really hope. I gotta get home. I'm tired and got a vlog to edit. So it's time to transition, and it's like well after my contract day has ended, which I don't normally do this, but I had to today. It had to be done. We have walked, we have, I almost said run. No, we have walked, we have gotten a vlog uploaded, so that goes out tomorrow morning. We've made a healthy dinner. I am officially getting ready to go to bed. It's 9 o'clock. I'm on time tonight, which is hilarious that I'm actually on time the night before the last day of school. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun one, and I just thought, why not take you along with me on the very last day of the school year? You've been with me since the first day. You gotta end it with me. We're doing this together. Have a shower, go to bed, and I will see you tomorrow. There is something fun happening tomorrow evening, so please stick around because Mark and I are gonna head out on a little date night to celebrate the end of the year, and I wanna take you with me. Good morning. It's the last day of school, and it's pretty on brand for me to not be able to find a sweater these days. So it's probably in my car, but I'm wearing this oversized shirt over a tank top, and I don't hate it, but I just kind of feel like I'm in pajamas. It's the last day of school though, so like really who cares? Not vlogging much today. There's really not much to vlog. We are just slowly but surely getting this room back together, and it's hard to vlog when I'm here with someone else. I feel weird. I'm getting used to doing it, but I do feel a little weird. So I'll get as much as I can for you, but yeah, just took a bunch of stuff to my car that's going to my mom because I purged a lot, and I feel all hot and gross. Just like that, the school year is over. It's early dismissal today, so myself, my Slippa, and our other preschool speechy friend are gonna go grab lunch, but it's a late lunch for us, so I'm very hungry. So I'm gonna see you there because I need to get on the road and eat. We've got sweet potatoes cooking, chicken cooking, gonna have a healthy dinner after we work out. But we were very grateful to receive a gift of some tickets to the LA County Fair. It used to happen in the fall, but now happens in May. And it just so happens that it
closes, I think, on Monday, and it's Memorial Day weekend, so we're definitely not going to go this weekend, but we're going to go tonight and just check it out. At least walk around, take you along and get some vlog stuff. But that's kind of the rest of the night, just chilling. I'm feeling very like relaxed. I'm very grateful that we got a lot done in the speech room. Now we get summer break, and I already do have an assessment plan back for one of my assessments, so either next week or in a couple weeks, so in the next couple vlogs, I will be taking you along kind of that process. It'll be interesting because I'm home, and so I'll be writing reports and all that from home. I'm excited. I'm excited to have like a chill but still kind of work routine. It's always nice to keep things in a little bit of a routine. I will see you at the fair.
You're at the fair.
Oh, shouldn't say that. We're on vlog.
How'd I get in?
Because you know the teacher. This is a teacher's gift.
Mark's taking credit for our fair trip.
The tickets are a gift to me. I could take it anyway.
How many teacher gifts have you gotten from me?
0. Oh.
Chocolate.
Oh. I thought you meant gifts because I'm the
Starbucks.
teacher. No, yes, I've enjoyed some of your teacher gifts, but I guarantee these tickets are probably $800, $900 a piece. Purchase something from every food stand, like a funnel cake or a frozen banana. Then I can review it on camera for the people. And then after that, I'm gonna get some fresh Mexican seafood. And then some corn in a cup.
It's loud right here. Big loud right here. I think the most perplexing thing here is the fact that these are advertised as 10-pound buns, but I really can't wrap my head around the fact that they actually would weigh 10 pounds. We did find Hogwarts cloaks in the what is that center?
E-game?
E-game. So that felt good. The fair is fun. If you're walking around for like an hour.
My personal opinion, the fair, incredible. They have Asian-inspired cuisine.
Yeah, lots of food options, the animals were a lot of fun. But it's fun just to walk around. It's fun to have my first night of summer, being on vacation, doing something, getting out of the house. Go us!
We are home from the fair, and it hasn't 100% hit me that I'm on summer break, but I feel like overall I'm realizing it as the night goes on. Like I'm like, oh, it's Thursday and it's 9:15 and we're out at the fair. Fun fact, I took a little clip of it. It's like the little Mexican village spot there. They have a stage. That little stage is where I used to do Mexican folklorico dancing. And that's how I grew up going to the LA County Fair, was dancing. I'm actually getting ready. I don't know if I'll start it tomorrow night or Saturday morning, but I am going to start and do a little weekend vlog so we can just settle into summer together. Thank you for enjoying the last week with me and helping me unpack my room and going through that whole emotional roller coaster with me. Not that it was crazy, but you know. I will see you in the next vlog and get ready for some fun summer things. I'm excited. Bye.